Well, Gavin, a 2-1 victory here at Salisbury. How pleased must you be with an excellent performance here this afternoon?
Yeah, I'm over the moon. I mean, it's a tough place to come. It's a tough game. Brighton's got a good side there. A side that can cause you problems. And I felt our boys showed heart and desire today that above and beyond they have in recent weeks. But also, it's reminiscent of the run that we were on a little while ago. So they can do it. They've got it in them, and I've been nothing but praising for them in respect to the result.
Yeah. It seemed as in the first 25 minutes it was like a sort of absorbing Salisbury's pressure. Was that initially part of our game
No, no,
plan?
no, no, no. They played a different shape to what we thought they would. We'd set up for a certain shape and a certain way they would play. It was slightly different to that, and we made a change in respect of our shape after about 15, 20 minutes. You probably wouldn't have noticed, but it was just a small tweak, which served us better. And I thought from that point on, we began to get a foothold in the game. Was quite a pleasing sort of half an hour in the first half.
Yeah. First goal for Charlie Stallard. Bit of luck, but how pleased must you be for him?
Yeah, Charlie's come and done well. Let's be honest about it. And he dipped out the squad a little bit. Look, I say this, and I don't say this in any disrespect for Charlie. He's still learning. He's really learning, and he's wears his heart on his sleeve. He's got some improvements to make, but effectively, he's gone and affected the game in an area that you might not have imagined. So I'm really pleased with Charlie today. He's learning all the time, and that's what we expected from him.
Another player who's really kept us in most games recently has been Joe Wright with his shot stopping and his claiming for crosses. How pleased must you be to have him in your
Listen,
squad?
right, he's going to kill me for this. I think they're routine. I think you're talking about the free kick and that type of thing. I think they're routine saves, for him, and I'd expect him to make those. But yeah, look, he brings an experience to the side, and there's certain things that he does in respect of showing that experience at times that gives us a little bit of a breather when we need it. And I've been pleased with Joe. He's had to come into a very, very difficult situation. Losing Reece was not part of the plan, and Joe's had to step up, coming in some very, very difficult games, really difficult games. And but he's doing what we brought him in to do, and yeah, pleased.
Moving forward, we're at home to Hampton and Richmond on Tuesday. How must we do to make sure our standard of performance stays like this until the end of the season?
Uh, well, listen, I think there are similarities in what we face today at times and the way Hampton play. I think Hampton are a really, really good side. We learnt that earlier in the season, full of energy, some quality on the pitch. And we are going to have to be at our very, very best on Tuesday. We'll be looking to get in amongst it on Tuesday without a doubt. So I think it's a really, really difficult game. I think they've done brilliant down there. I know them down there, and you have to hold your hat off to them and acknowledge when people have done really, really well. But we're at home, and we know what that means at home because teams don't come to us and have an easy ride, and we won't be doing that. They've got to show the same heart and desire that they did today. We'll try and set them up right, but what's proved is they can do it. They can do it.
Yeah, and finally, how pleasing must it be to have such an army of supporters who travel home and away every week?
I've just said to Andrew, it's that's one of the best supports. I mean, we had some big moments last season, particularly, but that's one of the best that I've come across today. They were with us before kickoff. You could hear the vocal before kickoff, and right the way through the game, even when we had spells when we were under the cosh a little bit. Long may it continue. We know how good they can be. We know how good they can be at home, which is going to be massive for us on Tuesday.